song, I know it's never gonna be that way again. I know I'm never gonna get it back.
Oh, man. I understand that somebody's grandfather, but dude, dude, when he Scooby Doos around the tree.
Yeah. It is beautiful.
It looks like the old Scooby Doo cartoons when they're running out of different doors.
It is crazy how much it felt like the buffalo had a vendetta against that guy.
So I guess, all right, so Christina loves bison. Those are like her favorite animal, right? She's been to Yellowstone, and so I'm up on my bison news.
Okay. That guy had a bison burger for lunch, and I could smell it on him.
She was saying that, first off, the scary thing is they were the proper distance away. Like, she's like, dude, honestly, that is, if you're going to take a picture, like, that's about how far you need to be. If you watch the video again, what sets off that bison is the truck.
The truck, yeah. As soon as I saw the truck, he got up.
That's when you realize how fucking big that thing is.
But that's where you're like, why did it go after the man then?
Because I think the truck drives off and it just associates its rage. It's like a bull. It's like a woolly bull.
A woolly bull?
Yeah, it's just a woolly bull. Man, but the moment when you're starting to run and you're like, oh no, I haven't ran in 25 years.
Yeah. Dude, that guy, it's been a lot longer than that. That old guy?
I mean, dude.
It is crazy that...
That's when you realize you're like, oh, there's in no world should I have been out here.
Yeah. Dude, a buffalo, fighting a buffalo is the scariest...
The panic that must have set in when you're like, oh no, the worst thing that could have happened is happening. And it's like,
at what point does he turn to his wife and be like, we should run?
I think it's his grandson.
It's his I thought that was his wife.
No, I don't know. I didn't really look. I was looking at him because I was like, dude.
Yeah, I knew where it was going. I've seen the end of that enough times.
Oh man, some kid was like, yo, Santa Claus just got yeeted.
Yeah.
And it's so perfect the way he goes.
He tumbles, and then hitting the tree probably saved him from shattering all of his old bones.
Yeah, because I think you said he's okay, right?
This is not a reliable source, but from what I've heard, he's fine.
That might just be Yellowstone propaganda.
It might be. It might just be.
Yeah. Yellowstone just walks over as he's dying. They're like, will you sign this NDA? Please.
If you go, there's actually a video of him like terrorist prisoner style, like reading with a newspaper in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's doing Morse code with blinking.
Man. It's crazy. I thought we would start with that, though, because that's fun. So funny.
It's just a nice palate cleanser.
It really, I can't help but laugh. That's one of those things that when I see that, I'm just, dude, that's why when I go skiing, I'm just about to piss myself the entire time. Because
just watching people just wipe out. Ski crashes are the best because the skis come off.
Yeah, it's called a yard sale, baby. And hey, I laugh when I fall too. When I bust my ass, I'm like, there you go, get one in. I look around at people, I go, it's okay to laugh. Yeah. Don't act like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you about my mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom got hit by the ski lift. And, and I was dying laughing because I didn't know it was my mom.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I stay on the beginner slopes just so I could see. That's how I start my day. I'm like, let me just go down this bunny slope. Hopefully I'll see a couple.
Well, I do that because I'm old, and I'm like, let me make sure I still got the feel for this.
Dude, now that is a thing. I haven't been skiing as a older.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would have a whole different approach to it.
Yeah, I don't think I've skied since I was 26.
Yeah. 38,
and by the way,
no health insurance, you're asking for it.
By the way, I'm a snowboarder, too. So, like, we don't yard sail. With a snowboarder, it's called a scorpion. Mm-hmm. Which is when you face plant and your board comes up and knocks you in the back of the head. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what my buddies used to do that snowboarded? They would collect a bunch of snow on their snowboard when we were on the lift, and they would make snowballs. Yeah, that's the only time I wanted to snowboard.
Oh no, I wouldn't make snowballs. I would on the lift. I would like wait for people to go underneath, and I would try and knock it off on top of them.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, they would do an avalanche.
Yeah,
but then sometimes if you get 2 or 3 people, you can make some pretty good balls. You know.
Yeah.
And then you're humming them.
Now you're playing a game. Now you're hitting the people on the lift behind you.
We had a guy one time that stopped, and dude, my buddy nailed this guy. I'm talking. And the way it was like that scene in Django, like he called his shot way up. He's like, this fucking guy. I was like, no way. And the guy's just like cutting down. He's like, no, I got this guy, and he just nails this like. It was one of those snowballs that when it hit him, you could tell it kind of froze a little bit because his whole face was red from impact. And then he just stood underneath the ski lift, like, because we were kind of stopped. And he's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. My buddy's like,
what are you going to do?
Yeah, all right. And he's like, I'm going to wait for you. And we're like,
dude,
okay.
He starts hiking up the hill.
He literally stopped. And so we were like, there's no way this guy's going to be waiting. So as we come around this turn, sure as shit, the dude is waiting on us. And bro, we just all skied as fast as we could past him, and this guy was chasing us. It was so funny because he couldn't catch us. Yeah. And so then you just have some older boomer
so mad
and just we're cackling. That really hurts your feelings more than anything. A group of teenagers laughing in your face.
Yeah, teenagers are the worst.
And then you can't catch them, which you have to be the bigger person. You have to look up and go, you got me. That's the proper response to a snowball. Because then you look like a dickhead and you wasted 25 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
As little did he know, he's like, man, I'm going to wait down here. We're like up there smoking a bowl. Like, no way that guy's going to be down. And then just a group of kids are like, oh my God, he is. You're so gay.
You owe me $5.
You're right. He is the gayest dude on the planet.
Dude, just roasting him.
Oh, yeah, the whole way. And then it's like, what are you going to do? Like, he was skiing up behind me, and I was like, what are you going to fist fight me? Bro, by the time we get down here to the ski patrol, they're not going to be cool with you beating up a child.
No. Yeah, there's a lot more witnesses to what you've done than me.
Yeah. Nobody's going to be on your side, brother. Because as soon as he hit me, I would be like, I'm a child. Yeah. I'm fucking 15.
That's assault.
I'm like 17. I'm a senior in high school. I just scream I'm 13. You're like, this guy tried to fuck me. That'd be a pretty good prank.
Pretty good prank. That's a way to put it, Keegan. It's one of the many ways you could put that.
What we should do is start a podcast where we just sit down with somebody in between us on a ski lift.
Dude, just bring equipment, and every time we're on a ski lift, we record.
I hate ski lifts, though. I've never felt comfortable.
Really?
Yeah, and dude, then I always used to get like partnering with the dickhead that's like, oh, I don't like the bar. You're like, get out of here, dude. Yeah. Just being risky for no reason.
The bar, it depends. Like the hills I grew up on, the bar is dumb as hell because you're on that lift for 45 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the hill has a 300-foot vertical.
Yeah.
It's not
the
big.
bar is not necessary.
Yeah. When I go to a bigger place, honestly, with a snowboard, it's nice because it takes all of the weight that's hanging off your leg away. Like that's where the bar is nice for a snowboarder.
Dude, this is how redneck I just had an image of us. So we used to go as a church, and we would go on a yearly youth group trip to go ski.
Where at?
West Virginia, baby. Snowshoe. Whatever the one that starts with a W up there.
I've never.
It was actually the couple of times we went. One time was on my 16th birthday and it snowed. So like 2 times we went, it snowed while we were there.
That's so sick.
So we got fresh snow in West Virginia. But this is how redneck our church was. You could tell where everybody had skied by the dip spit in the snow going up.
We're tracking Trevor.
You're like, Michael's been here.
We know he's in the woods somewhere.
I mean, but that was fun. Getting on a ski lift. You're like 15, 16 years old, putting in a fat dip.
Yeah.
By the time you get to go down the mountain, you're like, I need some air. I am spinning, dude. I'm buzzing.
Honestly, the last probably 4 times I've snowboarded, there's a point where I'm on the lift and I remember I'm like, ooh, getting off these can get kind of squirrely sometime with the snowboard because you're not strapped in. So, like, you're not strapped in on one foot, which is, by the way, how you break an ankle, basically. But, like, yeah, you just gotta step on the back and go straight down and don't try and turn too much.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people bust their ass getting off a ski slope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what's never a good combo is when you have like 2 snowboarders and a skier.
Bad combo.
It's bad.
It needs to be all snowboarders, and you can't, and nobody can be goofy.
Yeah.
Because then, like,
I can't be with this left-footed retard.
yeah. Well, because then the board's dangling or you're touching tips. It's getting weird.
It's weird. Yeah, I haven't been skiing in a long time. We should go. No, so
We should get health insurance before we do that. The Patreon goal for this challenge is when Keegan and I can afford health insurance.
when Christina takes out a life insurance policy on me, I will go skiing.
There you go.
No, so the other night we were watching this documentary, and it's called Shipwrecked. And it's a new way that I have seen. It's a brand new category of ways to die that I've never
just
even
in
thought
a
of.
shipwreck?
No. It is the most. Only a woman could die this way. This is the number one. Like,
Oh, dumb.
this is This is beyond dumb. This is beyond dumb. This is only something that would cost a woman her life.
Okay.
Now the whole scene is this: they're on this cruise.
Like, got a purse stuck on her head?
Dude, almost. It is. I am not even kidding. You were almost there. It is that fucking ridiculous.
What a crazy shot in the dark.
So what it is it's this documentary about this cruise ship. It's a giant cruise ship, and they're like off the coast of Italy, and there's this captain and everybody on the cruise ship. I guess this cruise ship was like having trouble competing, so they were like fast tracking employees and just like they just kind of
getting anybody.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. They're just employing people. They're like, yeah, this guy's got it. So one of the head chefs asked the captain, hey, my family lives on this little island off the coast of Italy. We should swing in there so that I can see the coast and see the lights. That would be nice. A crazy thing to ask.
The chef?
The head chef asked the captain, it's like, hey, I know we have a planned safe route, but if we could swing by, it's nighttime, dude. What are you going to see?
The head chef has pictures of the captain in a compromised situation.
I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? That you're going to reroute 4,000 people so you can stand on the deck and be like, yep, I live there.
I can almost see my old apartment from here.
It's nighttime. It's twinkling lights. Like, get the fuck out of here. So he agrees. So then they're going in, and bro, they show the captain like in the thing, and they have like their black box recordings. It is so scary because you just would think that they would have some sort of level of competence, and they have none. He's like literally going like 150 port side, and the guy's like 155 starboard, and he's like, absolutely not. And the guy's like, what do you mean? He's like, no, dude, that will take us into the rocks. And the guy's like, okay, 150 port side. And then the next thing you know, they just slam a rock. Whoa. They Titanic this fucking cruise ship. They down the side of the cruise ship. But what's the real fucked up thing is as they hit this rock, the head engineer's down there. He's like, dude, we're taking in water. The captain's like, are you sure? He's like, bro, yes. He's like, how much is it leaking? He's like, we got the whole ocean in here.
How much is it
How about the entire ocean?
In the Mediterranean?
Yeah, we got the whole.
By the way, sinking and dying in the Mediterranean is a gay way to die.
And it's fucking January, so you're
it's
like,
not
it's
even
Titanic level of ice cold water.
Yeah, the Mediterranean was the ocean when people didn't know better.
Yeah, it was the ocean with like wooden ships.
Yeah.
So this dude, the entire time, is trying to
no headlights
gaslight
on that
the
bitch?
entire boat. and like not accept blame.
The
he
captain?
gets on. Yes, the captain gets on and makes an announcement. Here he tells this other dude to make an announcement because people are like, they're showing all these different people that were on the boat. They have a couple with a baby. They have this one lady that was there with her mom and her friend. They have all these different couples, and they're like, "Yo, you just hear we just slam into something," and everybody's like, "What was that?" But the boat is so big, you just hear screeching, and nobody really knows. The lights are going out, and he's like, "Yo, tell him it was just a blackout."
Dude.
Because you have people that are like, hey, man, should we get off the boat? Like, what's happening? But then there's people that were on the side that it happened that are like, yo, we just fucking hit something.
We gotta go.
And the rock that he hit was out of the water. So it wasn't even like an underwater thing. Like,
they don't have headlights on this thing? What are we doing?
I mean, dude, just completely Titanic's into this rock. So he's like, the whole time not accepting blame. And there's people that are like, what are we supposed to do? Like the entire boat's just walking around like, are we supposed to be evacuating? Like what's going on? Then the ship starts tilting. I'm talking about, bro. It gets to the point to where like.
They about to Poseidon?
They can't walk anymore. Like people are sliding, like furniture just starts sliding. The dudes in the kitchen are like, yeah, we have hot oil, boiling water.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Worst place to be. And meanwhile, the captain's not saying anything. He's not like, he won't make an announcement. So like.
He's taking a nap. He's got to think this through a little bit before.
Right. I got to get my head on straight. He's at the bar. Like,
he's doing Quaaludes.
Dude, so it gets to the point to where this boat is like Titanic. It's literally sinking down. It's taking in water. And so you have like everybody's panicking.
Wait. It turns sideways this way or it goes this way?
It's one side is sinking down. So
okay.
Yeah, it's on its side because it hit the rock. So the side that hit the rock is sinking down.
Oof.
Yeah. So this is where I could not believe. So there's a lady there. She's 17 years old. She's with her mom and her mom's best friend. Now everybody has on life jackets. People are trying to get to the lifeboat. They were at a fancy dinner. So her mom has on heels.
Oh, no.
So they're leaving the dinner, right? And everybody is going
They're
going to the lifeboats. They're like, yo, we got to get out of here. They're like ringing the alarm. People are like panicking now. It's sort of like you can feel the boat shifting. Dude, her mom looks at her and goes, my friend Louisa doesn't have a life jacket and she can't swim. And my heels are killing me. So I have to head back to the room.
Holy shit.
I change out of these heels.
Bitch. You take those shoes off.
I looked at Christina and said, dude, that is the most woman way to fucking die.
I mean,
what?
What's that lady's bar tab?
I mean, she's going into the belly of the beast. She's like, dude, her body, they tell you later on in the documentary, they don't like reveal that she's died until like the very end. So she goes down into like her body was the last to be found.
She went all the way down.
She went through. That's a woman that bitched her way into a cab. One of the guys was a head chef, and he had all the money that he had been saving. He's like, from India. He's like, oh, I was in debt, you know. His only fan.
He's cooking bread on his stomach and stuff.
And then he had all of his money under his bed in his cabin.
Oh.
So as soon as everything started sinking, he's like, no, my money. Like,
and that guy didn't even run down there.
Didn't even run down there. That's what I'm saying. Like he had the forethought to be like, well, I'm not going to die over it. This lady went down there to go change out of her heels. Dude, that's what I was like, bitch, you're barefoot now.
I mean, we got to know, how many margaritas did she have?
Now, I don't know what
if this lady had like 6 margaritas,
I tried to keep
I get it.
I tried to keep that in mind because I was like, dude, these people are making very poor decisions. And I was like, if they had the drink package, I understand. What a terrible time to be shit-faced.
Oh, yeah.
When the alarms are
and you've
going
been
off.
slipping drinks to your daughter the whole time, so she doesn't even...
You're like, this bitch is out to lunch, dude. And they were like right off the coast. They were right there.
Yeah.
That's where they were like, oh, it should be.
The chef swum home.
Dude, people were looking and being like, oh, this should be fine. Now, here is where I could not fucking believe it. So the Coast Guard gets involved because now everybody on the boat is like calling 911.
Yeah.
Being like,
They're so close they have cell service.
yeah, they're calling Italy. They're like calling.
Dude, being on a ship and being close enough for cell service is fucking
They're
stupid.
calling 911 to the beach. And
Dude.
they're like, yo, I think we're sinking. Like the boat is tilting. I don't know what to do. Like 911. So the Coast Guard gets involved. Dude,
Of course.
The Coast Guard's call is crazy. He calls the captain. He's like, hey, what's up, man? Like, what's going on, dude?
He's like just going down with the ship.
Even better. He's like, yeah. I actually, I'm out here. I'm leading the rescue operation. And the guy's like, hold on. What do you mean? You're not on the boat? He's like, no. I got off the boat. I am this piece of shit got in a life raft and left the boat and was already trying to flee. Was on the phone with the Coast Guards. Like, no. I'm out here like doing some rescuing and shit.
He's talking to the chef about, so how close is this family? Like, can I crash over there?
I mean, dude, he got busted trying to run. He got arrested
Whoa.
being dipping. Do you know how big of a deal that is in maritime law as a
To
captain?
just dip out?
Yeah, you can't leave the ship. That's why it's such a big deal. You have 4,000 souls on board.
How did they get a hold of him if he's not on the boat?
I think they called his cell phone, dude.
Dude, that's a bummer of a call. You gotta.
It's just him and like one other guy. He's like, fuck, they're calling back.
Yeah, you gotta
He's
send
like,
that.
dude, you gotta answer, bro.
You gotta send that to voicemail. Dude, imagine listening to the first voicemail left to you by.
I would just throw it in the water.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh man, I don't know what happened. I swam out.
I'm just gonna be homeless now, I think.
Then they had this one people had a 1-year-old baby with them. And that's when I looked at Christina. I said, that's
Yeah.
why you don't bring a 1-year-old. She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't live your life. I'm like, no.
on a cruise ship?
Yeah, because worst case scenario, now you have a baby and you're just like this. Dude, they woke
And
up
also,
out of sleep.
also, you know that couple had the drink package.
Dude, they woke up in bed with the baby and just were like, whoa, was that? And then it's just, dude, at one point, he said that they were like, they got onto a life raft and it was so slanted, the boat, that when they released it, it just dumped over the side, hit the boat, and dumped like 30 people out of it.
Whoa.
Imagine being like, bro, we made it. We're in the lifeboat. Whoa!
It is. If I was in that situation, I would definitely be like, I can swim that. And then I would die in the Mediterranean.
Yeah, man. And then there was like people that were trying to get on the lifeboats before they actually hit the alarm. And like they were getting on the lifeboat, and then like one of the head servers.
Imagine an emergency. You show up to the lifeboat and there's a guy with his bags.
Well, the one guy was like, y'all shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, it's mob rule at this point, baby. I would Sparta kick that guy into the ocean with a baby on my chest. That would just be like, no way. And she's like, well, it's women and children. Bullshit, dude. Bullshit.
Yeah. Nobody on a cruise deserves to live.
Yeah. That's
That's
our karmic retribution, dude. We got to get out of here.
dude. A cruise it's just
Imagine that happening on like the Impractical Jokers cruise. You would be like, yo, they're going all out this year. A fake sinking?
Sal, kick that lady off the life raft.
Yo, Sal, tell him it was a blackout. He's doing it. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. If you were on the Impractical Jokers cruise, you'd be like, no fucking way, dude.
Dude, honestly, this might be where they got inspiration for a cruise. That the captain is so like
The fact that he left, he ended up getting like 16 years. And they also charged the dumbass that was like, but then they looked and it was like the cruise ship didn't have this updated, didn't have that. The cruise ship only had to pay a fine. Dude, the guy with the baby, they said at one point he was holding his child.
by the way, do they get their money back?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Dude, imagine.
It was a really expensive cruise.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. But like he was like holding the baby up and they're like on this one side of the life raft. They got into the one that dumped the people out and then they went to the other one. They couldn't get on this thing and he's like holding the baby up, like take my baby, trying to give it to people.
Yeah.
And then when they got in the life raft, they were like leaving the boat and your life raft is full and you're looking at people that are trying to give you their baby and being like, take the baby. And you're like, sorry. No, get off of the boat.
Dude.
No, but for real though.
You want to see me in that situation? What am I going to do with your baby?
You just fumble it.
Dude, I might sell your baby.
Bro, they were talking about having to hand a baby because they made a human chain because there was a gap when they ran to like the other side of the boat. They had to do a human chain to get out to this other boat. And he was saying that you had to hand the baby to a stranger as you're climbing with like a 400-foot drop. Like if they dropped this 1-year-old, we're all dead.
Nah.
I was like, damn. Bro, at one point the boat was so high, like so tilted that they were going down a hallway and just having to slide.
That would be fun though.
I was thinking that. I was like, that's kind of Ninja Turtle.
There would be one moment of that where you'd be like, this is kind of cool though.
Would you go on your butt, on your back, or would you stand as long as you could?
Nah, standing as long as you could would be a good way to fall so embarrassingly that you get roasted.
Yeah, but
during
it would be
an emergency.
sick,
Here's
dude.
the thing. I think you go leg up and slide on your knees.
That would eat your knees, dude, because you're just sliding on like.
Oh, is it wet carpet?
I think it's
that would be
not
a
carpet.
problem.
I think they were sliding down maybe the wall the way that it was tilted. It ended up just being almost like an elevator shaft.
All right, we're going straight on the back then. I'm a practical man.
I think I'm trying to grab like a chair or something and I'm riding it down, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, find like a giant like platter.
Obviously, I'm screaming cowabunga. Maybe going face first depending on how far I was in the drink packet. I'm going penguin slide, bro, the whole way down.
Dude,
One guy was walking.
The skeleton.
One guy was walking and he stepped on a door and just fell through the door. Like it was unlocked. And he was like walking on doors and like the wall and just fell through a door and broke his leg.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was cool, though, to see the researcher, like the rescuers that were going in there, like cave diving. But I could not believe that lady died because her heels hurt.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's crazy to be like, I still own anything in my room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's like these shoes, if I really need these shoes, I'll carry them. I'll carry them like an infant.
Imagine just not having any sort of survival instincts.
Imagine being on the lifeboat and a lady tries to hand you heels.
Yeah, she's like, take my shoes, please.
They can't get wet.
The red bottoms. Take a picture, please. Tag me on Instagram. That's crazy, dude. I know, RIP to that lady's mom, man, but god damn.
Yeah, but...
And the fact that she left her 17-year-old daughter. It was just like, hey, I got to run back to the room.
Just, I'll be right back.
You got this whole saving your thing?
Stand right here.
You got the whole saving yourself thing? That's crazy, dude.
And then just your mom's friend?
I think, yeah, she went down there with her. But...
Oh, they both...
Yeah, she went. She accompanied the mom.
Okay.
And I think perished.
Probably.
It really... I went on a
crazy
cruise.
to leave a teenager in that situation.
Insane. Where are your parental instincts of like, she had to have been hammered. That
drank
must have
those
been
away,
a 4 martini
Oh, yeah.
dinner.
That lady snuck some drugs on.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, dude. You probably stuffed yourself on like fish and shrimp.
Oh,
You had
yeah.
4 entrees.
That lady ate crab legs until they told her she's not allowed to.
Oh my God. Everybody's just farting, waiting on the lifeboats.
Dude, that lady ate beans on a boat, I bet.
I mean, what if you got on the life raft and you're like, guys, I'm so sorry, but I gotta shit. I gotta hang my ass off the side of the
Dude,
boat.
shitting off the side of a life raft while people are trying to climb in.
I would have to push that guy out of the boat. I'd be like, for the better of the boat.
Yeah, I'd be
At
like,
that time, you're just making decisions for the group.
yeah, yeah. I'm glad I smuggled my gun in my butthole. I'm about to be a pirate captain here.
Yeah, I thought about, I mean, Also, what if that happened on Jam Cruise, which is a jam band cruise? Oh my God. Everybody would be too spun to do anything.
Oh my God, dude.
The music wouldn't stop. Like
Everybody would go to they'd be like, this is a bummer. I'm going to go to my room. And then they would find everybody on board dead in their rooms.
It seems that most of these people were dead before the ship ever sank. This was just a ghost ship.
They all went back and did fatal doses of heroin.
Yeah. Fentanyl wrecked this ship. But yeah, I watched that and was like, I could not believe that. So that's going to be a new category. We'll look up
It
like,
is the dumbest possible
just the most woman way to die, and then we'll look at
self-inflicted death.
Yeah,
Not-
men doing stupid shit too, because men do dumb
yeah.
shit. I love
I mean-
watching videos of people like stack ladders on top of each other.
Well, so like you prefaced this with like, this is a dumb way that only a woman could die. And then you started talking about cruise ships. So I had cocked in the back of my mind that kid who just jumped off the cruise ship for lols.
That's a guy, yeah.
You know what but here's the thing. Like, that's dumb. That's incredibly dumb in a way I can imagine being drunk enough to encourage of a friend.
Hi, I'm Steve-O, and this is High Dive.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like, I'm like, okay, the going to take your heels off, can't fathom it.
I can't even put myself at any point in my life.
By the way, was this lady still married to the dad?
I mean, come on, bro.
I mean, before.
I was about to say, come on, man, she's dead. No, dude, I feel like, yeah, if you're taking your 17-year-old daughter and her boyfriend and your friend on a cruise,
Yeah,
there's
that's
definitely
good.
ex-wife vibes.
Yeah, you're right, dude. What a nightmarish yet
I wonder
financially freeing call to get.
I mean, I wonder how bad her feet were hurting though.
I mean, pretty bad.
She
I'm
goes,
sure.
babe, they're killing me.
If I don't get out of these heels in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna literally die.
Narrator's like, little did she know. It's something got to be like, fashion does kill.
I'm picturing the
Beauty standard.
Yeah, I'm picturing the this is like 1,000 Ways to Die.
I mean, I could not believe it. And
Little
it's
did she know.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
It was just, they just blew right by it.
Oh, they just blew by it?
Nobody seemed to. I mean, obviously they didn't want to go. Are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
To the lady.
Yeah, of course. It would have been in bad taste if they.
The interviewer goes, "Wow, how fucking stupid, dude."
Hold on, I know your trauma, but let's get back to.
And then another lady just like, this is one I don't think I would have got. She was laying there and she's like, it was an elevator shaft. You couldn't even walk down the thing. The couple slid, but she got stuck where she was like, oh, if I just take a step, I'll fall 400 feet and bang my head on whatever furniture
Hey,
is falling.
faster than drowning.
Right. And then she's like, oh my God, I have a flashlight in my pocket. And she hit the Morse code in the window. Helicopter came and got her.
Whoa.
I don't think I would think of that.
Honestly, that lady figured out the cheat code because she's the only one that got out in a cool way.
That's what Christina said. She goes, what a fun way to get out. She goes, everybody's just like in a lifeboat going, God damn it, dude. That's a way easier way.
So much cooler. Dude, they give you a blanket right away, I bet.
And the one dude that they found, the last guy that they found that broke his leg, they came in calling his name.
Whoa.
I would think it was an angel. I mean, you're literally in a Jurassic Park level of just
in shock.
Yeah, you just land there with a broken leg. It's been 24 hours. You've already been like, well, I'm dead.
It's been 24 hours?
Yeah, dog. They were trapped in the boat. It didn't go all the way down.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. These dudes came up and they were like these Italian cave divers.
Oh my God. And being rescued by Italians is so upsetting.
Oh man, it was so funny. Their walkie-talkies. Hey, in the boat.
Bro.
I hit a rock.
Dude, pasta. Pasta is not
The captain
it.
was such a guinea wop, dude.
Oh.
I'm headed back to my mama's. The Coast Guard was so funny. What do you mean you're not on the boat?
Hold up. What's this boat called?
I have no idea. It's the documentary is called Shipwrecked. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. It's actually pretty good.
Nightmare at Sea.
Nightmare at Sea.
Oh,
it was
shit.
a nightmare at sea.
It's like mostly sideways.
Yes, dude. I'm talking about the hallways were like elevator shafts.
That is pretty sick, dude.
The guy's Ninja Turtle and down. I like too that this is how I know that this guy is a good guy, because he's like, when I was sliding down with the baby, he goes, the baby hit her head hard.
Ooh.
And he said that was the first thing he said to his wife when she slid down behind him. She goes, oh my God, we made it. He goes, kind of. I'm on a Crispin Wad, our daughter.
Yeah.
Our daughter might be Sam Kinison as soon as she starts talking.
God, what a hell thing for parents.
I don't know. Cruise is worth that.
No.
The poop cruise, we talked about that. I mean, that's a nightmare. It just seems like a bad situation altogether.
I'm strongly anti-cruise, period.
Yeah.
I hate the concept. I don't trust the ocean, and I don't like it. I don't want to party on the ocean. I'll get real scared and sad, probably.
Yeah. There's a lot of like, they have enough there to keep you distracted.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? That's the whole like card like shuffle game is like, we'll keep you boozed up so you don't realize that you're just like walking around in a norovirus soup.
You would have to pay me a lot, which is, if I ever get booked as a cruise comic, which I don't think I will, because I highly doubt that most cruise ships would be down with 9/11 jokes.
Depends, dude. I mean, now everybody's got a cruise. I'm sure Skankfest will eventually. They were talking about it on the regs. They were making fun of Lewis, and I'm like, eventually he's gonna.
Here's the thing: Lewis has talked about this in the past.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a pirate. I think I'm like 4 years away from starting like a pirate Netflix and just being on a boat, just projecting streaming.
That would be pretty sick.
That'd be awesome.
Become the new Pirate Bay.
Yeah. A literal pirate. They're like, dude, you actually don't have to do that.
Yeah. Did you know that raiding other ships is not part of internet piracy?
Yeah, they're like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you dressed like
you
that?
You have hostages.
This guy's going crazy. All right, so we got to talk about it. Talk about the live show. Which all right, I want to preface it by this.
The live show.
I want to preface it by this. You know, shout out to Ryan, shout out to JB, Die Laughing Comedy. Those guys put on a great event.
Absolutely.
Their shows 7 to 9. The crowds were hot. All the comedians did good. It was good to see. I like everybody on that lineup. Mm-hmm. The beer was great.
The beer is delicious.
Beer's delicious.
Honestly, the one we got up there, I gotta drink it so that we can have that can indefinitely.
But as far as the live podcast went,
not ideal.
I would almost say that it was like a CIA level of torture.
A little bit.
Sitting on that stage.
A little bit.
I haven't bombed like that ever.
I mean, you truly experienced it.
I didn't even think that you could bomb that bad. It was like a moment. We were sitting on stage and it felt like, you know, in the Truman Show when he walks out in front of the bus and he puts his hand out and he's like yelling at people on the street and nobody's looking at him.
Yeah.
That's what it was like on stage. Like we were just talking and I would have rather gotten booed than just
get some kind of response.
Yeah, the blank faces of old people and watching old people whisper to their wife or their husband and go, "What is this?"
Yeah.
And you're like, dude.
We said it before the show. We told you, we gave you a 30-minute warning. We gave you a 5-minute warning.
I mean, this is the level where I want it. The live show was so bad, we walked a paraplegic person.
We did. By the way, they were definitely leaving anyway.
We rolled somebody.
Yeah,
dude.
we rolled somebody.
We rolled somebody who is already trapped in their own body. It was like, no, you've got to get me out of here.
I don't want to hear a minute more of this.
My life is hell, but this is cruel and unusual.
Yeah, it went.
This might be the most horrible thing that's ever happened to me.
It was like, here's the thing. I have bombed that hard before. It's been a while, but like I do comedy consistently, so I am more accustomed to bombing than you are. Because like there was, I mean, if we release any portion of it, because I'm sorry to say, the sound came out way better than I had hoped it would.
I mean, just tough sledding. Also, the World Cup was going
It was
on.
a battle.
So it took us 3 hours later. So by then I'm very stoned, very self-conscious. I'm also not drinking. I think a couple drinks might have helped.
It would help for sure.
But shout out to everybody. We made a couple of comedians get up there with us.
Yeah, we
That
got
helped.
to torture. It does help to like rope other people into your torture.
But I will say this. The concept of the live show, we tried out a new concept where we got people to send in some stories and had some like stories submitted about a topic that we kind of read. We had different comedians get on stage and riff. That seemed to be the format. That's going to be a good format.
That worked well despite everything else.
Yeah, despite the Abu Ghraib torture that was going on in the room. I mean, I was like, oh, Argentina's about to go up, Little Italy or Little Germany. And it's just like one guy just went.
Hilarious.
Literally, one guy looked at me like I farted on stage. He was just like,
There was one fun moment of the live show, I will say. Leah got the wave going.
she didn't. You could tell she's a seasoned veteran. She's a good host.
Yeah.
She's very bubbly.
Literally.
But I thank them for letting us get up there and do it. But man, it was a bomb that was so significant. I Daniel Delano'd on the way home. I drove home in dead silence. No radio, no podcast.
Yeah.
I just drove home. I sent out one text to let Christina know I was okay with another text that said, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Dude, it was so bad. I had to eat mushrooms on Sunday. I was like, I was like, my soul needs to heal.
Is it bad that I was over it by the time I woke up?
I just was like, bro, that sucked on a level that I was not anticipating. Because it's also, I'm sitting there like, I could be doing anything. I could be watering my plant. I could be telling my daughter I love her. I was like on stage. Like, I could be doing.
That's so dramatic.
Literally anything. I mean, at one point it was like a Snickers commercial. Like I felt like, like I was just gonna look over and it was all gonna freeze frame and be like, "Want to get away?" You're not yourself when you're bombing.
Here's the thing. I do think we have the formula now, though.
The formula's there. I mean, it's a painful process.
Well, not just the formula, but like the first 2 live shows we did were shockingly good for the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the reason for that was because the show was the focus of the whole thing.
Right.
And we opened it with stand-up.
So you're telling me that that getting on stage in front of a brewery of people like a cover band is not.
It turns out. But we didn't know until we tried it.
We should have covered
now
Wonderwall.
we should have covered.
No, we should have hit Wonderwall, Mr. Brightside, and then went into stories.
Mr. Brightside would have crushed that.
Would have
room.
killed, dude.
Dude, obliterated.
If I would have stood up and went, oh. That's what I'm saying. A couple of drinks. I could have.
Yeah.
I was literally up there like I should be at home hugging my girlfriend.
We should have unplugged the soundboard and then plugged in a phone and just played music.
At one point, I vividly remember TJ was talking to me about Galactivated.
Galactivated.
And I was
fun.
literally thinking about Bud Dwyer. And as he was talking to me, I looked at her and I said, I'm sorry, I disassociated. I didn't want to be like, oh, I was just daydreaming about Bud Dwyer and thinking about how sad my family would be, but how worth it would be to I just look at the brewery and go, Crooked Culture, I don't want to alarm anybody. It's not my intent.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
if you don't know who Bud Dwyer is, go look that video up.
I learned about it on podcast.
At one point, I wanted to make stickers that said "Finish the story," and it was just him with the.
Yeah, I understand if you don't want to release it, even on the Patreon, because you don't want that kind of content out there for your family to see someday.
I mean, yeah.
It was, and here's the audio came out so good that I didn't check, but there were a few points where we were kind of whispering to each other.
Yeah, I think I was whispering. I was like,
and I'm fairly, dude, you. 2 guests from when we actually ended, like 20 minutes before we actually ended, we're like, so should we wrap this thing?
Yeah, dude.
And then I just kept bringing comics
what
up.
Are we doing? What are we doing? What's my safe word? Cannoli. I'm done. This is no longer fun for me.
Oh man.
I'm like, then you eat 2 muffins and you sit up here and stare at
Nah.
these fucking people.
There's a point.
I can feel my soul leaving my body. But what I was gonna say is the next day I was like, I gotta eat some mushrooms. Or something. That was crazy. I'm in a dark place. So I sent TJ I sent him a list. I was like, yo, hey man, you listening to any good music, right? And he's like,
Oh, TJ?
dude, look at this list he sent me back. Check this out. I said,
this is
he
gonna
goes,
be
oh,
crazy.
just off the top of my head.
Motherfuck,
I mean,
dude.
isn't that crazy?
That is a list, dude.
Hit me with a
And
paragraph.
dude, multiple genres.
Multiple genres, medium build, hip hop, just to name a few, Wild Pink, Andrew Bird. But he also sent me back. He goes, oh yeah, I forgot. Elvis Gospel is unironically awesome because Elvis did a gospel album. And I was like, I forgot he did that. So I'm just
I didn't know that.
tripping on mushrooms, sitting next to my blueberry
You
bushes.
listened to Elvis
Bro,
Gospel?
put on some Elvis Gospel as the sun was going down. Bro, it hit so good. It was great. I was not ready to get serenaded like that by Elvis.
Dude,
I thought, I'm listening to like something jammy.
yeah.
I'm out there with a tear in my eye going, dude, this guy.
Dude, Elvis Gospel is...
It reminded me of, and this
I
is
thought,
going to be
I
only...
thought that was like a shoegaze band when you said Elvis Gospel. I was like that.
And I'm going to say this, and this is only going to resonate for maybe like
Corey.
one person that watches this podcast. But there was an old Looney Tunes where it was like the rooster would sing to the hens. You know what I'm talking about? And it was this old cartoon. And for some reason, man, I was tripping. And that's what I was seeing in my head when Elvis was singing. I was like, thank God I sent TJ a text. Because I was also like, I'm not that close with TJ. So I was like, I don't want him to be like, I also was like, right after I sent him, like, can you send me some new music? I was like, I just ate a handful of mushrooms. So this would be lovely. Please direct me, shaman me, Sherpa me up this mountain, my friend.
Dude, Elvis Gospel.
Elvis Gospel was such a good.
So is it just like an album of gospel songs done by Elvis?
And it's just something that sometimes when I'm on mushrooms, I don't want to hear the same music I'm always hearing. I want to hear something I've never heard before so that I can experience that music in a way that I haven't experienced it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's nice to go back to your tried and true favorites, but it's like, then it's also very nice to be on psychedelics and discover a new song and let it just kind of take you on this journey of, and boy, was it good. Elvis Gospel.
That does sound fun. I'm just trying to find the album.
But pretty bad bomb. I haven't been on stage in a while too.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I'll send it to you after this.
Okay, yeah, just send it to me.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a notable bomb. Like, I haven't bombed like that in 3-4 years.
and it's lovely to bomb in a bright brewery with families around. You're walking people left and right. The paraplegic guys rolling out, and then every once in a while, a comedian would walk in, and you would watch their demeanor change because they would walk in and go, "Oh, fuck, dude, no way, you're still doing this."
Mm-hmm. And we were.
And it's a psychosis that I've gotten away from because to be a good comedian, you have to be insane.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you to stand up at a mic where there's 3 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
And you're just,
That's why have I ever told you when I have like the existential moment that happens to all comics, I assume, that aren't making a living off of it, where you're like, what the fuck? Like, you have that, like, why am I doing anything?
and there's people that are like,
do you know what I call that?
what?
A moment of clarity.
Yeah.
I'm like, I fully acknowledge that I'm a crazy person to be doing what I'm doing. So the moments when I'm losing it and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, oh, that's clarity. That's understanding that this is retarded. But you know what? Doing well in stand-up comedy is the best drug that's ever been made.
It's also a weird thing because it's like, bro, you're not getting better doing that. That's not helping you. Like, at least with music, if there's nobody in the crowd, you and the band are still jamming. You're still getting better. Comedy, it's like, I left that night and was like, that's not good for you. Like,
So,
on a spiritual level.
The way I view it, it's skin thickening. Like, I don't go to all the dog shit. Like, the worst mics, I don't do anymore because my skin is thick enough. Like, it's pretty fucking hard to shake me in a comedy sense. You know what I mean? Like, I kept that. The last 20 minutes were me, basically, and you just being like, oh, God, no.
No, it's just me sitting there being like, I just have no desire to do this anymore.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
But that thing is because of years and years of consistently doing shit close enough to that I'm impervious to the feeling and I'm still willing to try.
Yeah.
Which is the insanity. That's the core of...
Yeah. I was like, I would have rather just done anything else.
Yeah, for sure. You would have rather seen if you could jump and roll off the balcony.
I mean, dude, I was like envisioning myself just like running out of the...
Yeah. It would be fun.
just calling a bomb threat to the brewery. Yeah, I mean, but hey, we got a good format. I think, we will eventually have a good live show.
Yes.
I think we'll figure it out.
We need to be way more particular about booking it. And also, I can't book stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the problem.
I mean, I want to say that.
No, I know. You don't need to say that. I know.
Oh my God. We went to the doctor today because Emma was running a fever. Long story short, we go to the doctor. And as we're talking to this doctor, we're at a new doctor in North Georgia. She's like asking us questions about like, well, how are they like, is it getting easier? Is it getting better? And I was like, hold up, dude. Like when she asked the question, I was like immediately like, we stepped away from a doctor. You know what I mean? Like that question was like that's
not a very doctor question.
Are you asking as our doctor or? And she's like, I was like, well, I think it's getting easier because they're starting to play with each other and, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, oh, thank God. I was like, why? She goes, I have triplets. And
holy hell.
They're a little over a year. And I was like, oh my God. It was so nice to finally get to look at somebody and go, fuck that, dude. Oh my God, your life sucks.
Yeah, you haven't had that in 2 years.
No, everybody that we tell we have twins, they're like, oh my God, they look at their wife and go, could you imagine? So it was nice to get that moment. Be like, Jesus Christ. She has 2 girls and a boy, which is going to be so tough for that little boy.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's going to be the gayest little boy in school.
Or they're just going to beat the shit out of him, dude.
Yeah. And then he'll he's not gonna have a great time.
No, dude, the psychological warfare that's gonna be going on in that house. Girls thrive off of just not including you in anything. You know, like I watch Emma.
Oh, buddy, I know.
It's so crazy. Like the instinct of some people have it and some people don't. But Emma will be playing with something, and then she'll see Ava enjoying something, and you watch her just be like, not on my watch, dude. Just walk over there and just snatch it out of her hand and then put it on the ground, but she didn't even want it. You're like, dude, what is that?
So mean.
What is that? That's so hateful, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you have one of your twins is evil for sure.
But you can't stop it because you have to let...
Emma's evil? Okay.
No, but you have to let Ava, because if you keep stopping it, I feel like you're just making... You need to be like, Ava, you have to defend yourself.
You have to be like, hey, bitch.
It's going to be a long road with this bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know what? There's going to be a point when you're teenagers where all of us are going to sit around and be like, that lady's crazy.
Yeah. Listen.
But right
Ava,
now...
when you get the rear naked choke, you want to keep back control. You want to sink it in, hook your feet on her legs so that you can control. I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun.
Teaching them to fight.
Yeah, we can take bets, me and Christina. That's
For sure.
Even, I mean, the tail of the
Emma's going to win because
the tail of the tape's pretty even. I don't know, dude. Sometimes Ava steps up and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but Emma's willing to play dirty.
And I also didn't tell you this. I think feeding that outside cat might have been a problem.
Uh-oh.
We're growing exponentially because now I had another cat that's coming.
Oh, no, they're talking.
And it looks like a little banjo. It's like a little gray cat.
You should send Banjo out to confront him.
I don't, man, because they could have like kitty AIDS.
Ooh, kitty AIDS, yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad. But it's like, I feel bad because it'll be raining and I'm just like looking at these cats like outside. And I'm like,
They're fine.
yeah.
They're fine. Ththey're cats, dude.
I know. She showed up.
They're like the
her ear
homeless.
was fucked up. They are like the homeless.
Yeah.
They come out, they scream for $1. You're not going to use this on drugs, are you?
Yeah.
That is funny. They are like the homeless. But yeah, they another one showed up and I was like, should I be feeding them?
No.
And then I fed them and they didn't eat. And then I came back out there like a minute later and there was no cats and the food was gone. And I was like, oh, fucking
They
like
brought that back to their friends for proof. Now you're going to have 9 of them.
Or something else came. I'm hoping.
The
best
bear?
case? Yeah. Best case, possum. Worst case, bear. He got back into our shit.
Back in?
Yeah, it's all a problem.
You
now.
locked it up?
Locked it up, he got in there. Somehow he got his little bear paw in there. So, I don't know, man. I'm going to have to come up with something. I really think a booby trap might be what it is.
A gun?
Either a gun,
Dude,
I was thinking,
set up a bear mace bomb in your garbage can?
I was thinking about maybe trying to get a video of him fucking a child that I could blackmail him with.
That could work.
He's out there with a laptop like, is this you?
Hey, I'm going to need you to take care of some cats for me.
Yo, chat, this bear's here to see a kid. This bear's here to meet a minor, bro.
Honestly, if you get a chance, you should make that video. Like if that bear's around and it's just like not paying attention to you, you should just do the camera and be like, this bear's here to see a minor.
I thought about that, or being like, the funniest video I could think of is I was telling Christina is get like the selfie cam and just look at the bear and go, hey, chat, are we cooked?
Not as funny.
Oh, man, just like having a bear behind you, just like. The thing is, when it stands up, it's a substantial bear. So it's
Yeah.
like dying for that video would suck.
Well, have your gun.
You can't. I don't know.
Get a bigger gun.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, if you
You know how bad that would suck if you shot a bear and then they came and arrested you for shooting a gun?
that would suck.
That would suck so.
I think if they saw a bear, they would be like, fair enough. Like if there's a dead bear in your driveway, they're like, good point. You know?
There's a bear at my house. They're like, all right, you live in LJ. You're like, a black bear. We're on the way. This bear.
Dude, a cop kneeling on a bear's neck is crazy.
Hey, man, that bear can't breathe. Applefest is called off due to protest.
The bear's on fentanyl. It's fine.
We're having citywide protests in LJ, Georgia. Applefest is canceled. Yeah, Derek chauvining a bear is pretty crazy.
Derek chauvining a bear.
That's what I'm going to call proposing to Christina. Babe, do you mind if I chauvin? That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because you know she's going to hear this when you're editing it.
Yeah, she always walks in the living room and is like, y'all are fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. Other than that, man, that's it. I've just been gardening. The bomb was substantial.
Hell yeah.
Maybe never want to get on stage again.
I've been making jerky.
I had to go home and tell my girls I love them so that they won't be stand-up comedians.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That... The bright side is that you have a lot of understanding of what not to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. And that's another thing. When you're hanging out, you're just like, it's just been a while since I've been around it. It was fun to stand in the back, though, and watch a comedy show.
Oh, yeah. The shows were awesome.
Shows were great.
Yeah, they even, dude. Let's put it this way: the live show went so bad that on the second show they gave me a spot because they could tell I needed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were like, so shout out Ryan and JB for seeing me just being like, that was draining. That was.
They're like, and our next comedian brought to you by BetterHelp.com. Remember?
Yeah. No, I was bummed for sure about the live because also I booked it. So like being the guy where it's like I made this happen. That's tough. Like there was a little bit where I was definitely like, I don't think I'm funny at all.
I mean, I literally was,
no part of me. And then I riffed a new bit. It was great.
I was sitting on stage going, maybe the CIA is onto something because torture does lead to disassociation. Like, they are spot on with that, dude.
Yeah.
They figured that out because I am in another place.
Dude, and it was funny that at some point everybody tried to branch out to the audience. And it just never went over. Like I looked at this lady and I was like, that lady's fully disassociating. And then she looked at me and the look she gave me, I was like, I don't want to talk to any of these people.
I felt like I was disappointing people I'd never met.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And then here's the thing that I was the most like, it sucks that didn't work out. Because the plan was when people started lining up for the next show, there are people here for comedy.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll see a live podcast and be down. And it was so much worse when there was 30 people plus lined up directly in front of the stage doing their best to not pay attention.
And I mean, Amber's story was funny. I do remember that now that I'm thinking about it. Amber's story was funny. We had the Paul Revere joke. That was pretty good.
Here's the thing. There's some funny stuff in there.
Maybe we'll put that
like
up. Amber, shout out Amber, one of the managers over at Two Birds, submitted a funny-ass story about working at Glover that was so good.
Both of the stories were funny.
I think that's another thing whereas towards the end because I had that one riff and then I got nothing and I just felt like a kid that was like, I took my ball and went home. I was like, oh, well, I said the bitch is coming. You didn't catch my hot Paul Revere riff. You don't deserve me.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
But
you know
both of the stories were good.
The next live show will be better.
And I really think like I didn't listen to much. But like I clicked through just to hear like a couple of the comics we had on and be like, the sound is way better than I thought it would be, you know, just to check that. And like the bits that I heard, I was like, it kind of brought me back and I was like, we had some fun moments in there. Like we had some fun moments in there despite
it was the fog of war.
The fog of war was heavy.
It was definitely D-Day, Saving Private Ryan. The fucking things went down.
Yeah.
Just falling out into the ocean. You got anything to plug?
Oh shit. Actually, yeah.
These are one of the houseplants we've been working on. We've been propagating aloes and pothos, so I thought I'd bring one. Yeah, we're gonna start selling them at the farm stand.
Let's see. Atlanta's Funniest, July 29th. If you want tickets still, I've still got some. I've got some of them full now.
What day is that? July 29th?
That is a Wednesday.
Wednesday night, July 29th, Atlanta's Funniest.
Yup. At Helium Comedy Club in Alpharetta. Check it out. I mean, if you want tickets, if you listen to this show and you want tickets, hit me up on Instagram. It would be nice to bring some people this year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get a couple votes even. That could happen.
That could happen.
July 31st and August 1st, I'm at both Contrast Brewing locations.
Nice.
Friday the 31st is in Chamblee. Saturday's in Marietta Square. It's a little ways out. I got a couple things in September, so look out for that. I'm going to be in Athens in September.
One thing that we are looking forward to, we got to reschedule. Just a little sneak peek. We're having the boys on from Recast, and we're going to recast a movie. I think you're going to like it.
It's going to be a fun
concept. One. So
and my cast, I already have my cast done. Bangers, top to bottom.
I got some okay ones.
I've got at least two of them. I'm 100% sure are making it in.
Oh, you think so?
for sure.
I don't know, dude.
I got-
Jason and Reed are always tough. They got some good ones.
They-
They're always going to come with a theme.
They always have good ones, but I think
Not only that, they can do impersonations. And I think when you do
one of them, dude.
when you do a good impersonation. So the whole concept is we're all going to watch a movie and then you pick a different cast for that movie. You recast the movie. And then we all go through. There's 4 of us. Everybody states their case for why they think this character should be recast as that character. And then we all vote on who is the official cast, and then we read the final cast. Super fun. If you haven't, go check out Recast. I did an
great show.
episode. Trent has done an episode.
I've done a few. I've done like 3.
I did the Muppet Matrix, which was super fun.
Super fun.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Miss Piggy as
Other than that, the Patreon.
yeah, patreon.com/FinishTheStory. It's $1 a month. When we get to 10, we're going to the trampoline, and I think we're gonna fucking listen to the CD. I think that should be our.
Okay, trampoline. Wait, what's the CD again?
We're gonna listen to my first.
Oh,
CD
your
I
first
recorded.
CD. Now you got to make that a separate tier. I think make that 15.
I think that's gonna be so fun though.
I think we do trampoline, and then we do at 15. We'll do CD.
All right, we did it.